All right, so here we have a 2004 Nissan Titan. We have the passenger rear window the cable has snapped or something in the window regulator has gone bad. As you can see, the customer has done everything he can to hold the window up. So we're going to go ahead and replace the window regulator with the motor we got from Auto Parts Direct to You. So we're going to go ahead and remove this door panel first. We have a couple little trim covers to remove. Alright, so now we have our door panel loose. We still have some wires. This would be the lock mechanism and the door handle, so we want to go ahead and start removing some of those. There's a little clip on. Oh, we just pulled the whole thing down. We'll have to take a look at that. Okay, so we have some connectors here. We just want to pop them out. The same one down here. And the bottom one we already removed before we uninstalled the door panel. Alright, so that switch that we were trying to unplug, it came out. We were worried for a minute, but it looks like it's just held in by these two clips, so it is just going to snap right back in. So that's kind of makes it a little easier there. So we'll go ahead and leave it plugged in. All right, so what we want to do now, just to make life a lot easier, we're going to go ahead and remove the speaker, put it off to the side, and then we're going to be removing this vapor barrier. Just want to expose this hole in case I have to, have two hands in there, because the motor is right here. Oh, look at that, the motor is. Well, I don't know if the customer has been in here, why it was so easy. We do have a loose motor for some reason. Broken cable or stretched cable. We're missing a bolt. Okay, so this would be the third bolt, but these two bolts here are meant so they can slip out like that. So we should have removed a third one there. We'll set it back down. We'll go ahead and unplug the connector. All right, so if we bring the window down far enough, we can get these two 10mm bolts here. This is what attaches the window regulator to the window. So go ahead and remove those. Then we're going to see if we can pull the window out, or if we have to leave it just blocked up to the top as best we can. All right, so I'm going to kind of hold my hand and keep this up. You could put something in there to keep it wedged up. What we don't want it to do is come slamming down on us. So we're going to go ahead and remove these 2 bolts. This will be the top of the regulator, and then this bottom one will be the bottom. Okay, so we're going to come out this hole here. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to slip this over. Alright, so we have our regulator. Go ahead and do the motor. Okay. Alright, so we don't want the window to fall. We're going to go ahead and just kind of walk it down. Alright, so we've removed our old regulator. You can see how we had a lot of rust. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go try to locate another bolt there, the one that was missing. Okay, so here we have a new window regulator and motor that we got from Auto Parts Direct to You. It's just going to lay down right in this position here. So we have, it did come with 1 bolt, so this bolt will do us good since we were missing a bolt there. We did actually find the story of why this had been taken apart and put back together loosely. This regulator here was the original failure. The regulator was not available aftermarket or very scarce. So now, supplied to us by Auto Parts Direct to You, we have the regulator and motor combinations for the Titan. So that ends that story there. So we'll go ahead and put this in. We have 1 bolt here. We'll go ahead and put these 2 bottom bolts in. Those will slide in. That way, once we get it in, we can just set it there. We don't have to hold it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and push the window back up. We want to do this even. This is also a good time to kind of feel how the window slides inside these tracks here. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Okay, and so we'll hook our window switch up. Now I just want to go up a little bit, just so we can get those bolts. Okay. Alright, so now we're just going to go up and so we'll go ahead and we got everything tight. We'll go ahead and put the door panel on. Just make sure everything is okay. Alright, so go ahead and put our vapor barrier back. We had a couple pass-throughs on some stuff. Alright, so now we want to put the door panel on. I'm going to go ahead and slide some of our wiring through. I'm going to go ahead and balance. So we want to make sure all these orange clips are all on the door panel side. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of line the bottom ones up just enough to kind of keep it in the right set there. So we'll go ahead and start connecting some of our connectors back. Okay, so everything looks good. Now we'll go ahead and just push those. We should hear them all click in. Just kind of follow around the outside again. Okay. All right. All right, and there we have a driver's rear door window regulator and motor.